Picture this, it's 7 on a freezing Tuesday evening in the dead of winter, and suddenly the world goes pitch black. The hum of the refrigerator dies, the furnace falls silent, and within minutes you can feel the warmth escaping through the walls. You reach for your phone, but it's hovering at 20%. You know there's a flashlight somewhere in the clutter of the garage, but you're betting the batteries are long dead. As the kids start asking about dinner, the reality sinks in. You have the big stuffed canned food and some old blankets, but it's the tiny overlooked details that are about to make this night a nightmare. Here at Larry Survivor, we focus on the gaps in your plan that turn an inconvenience into a crisis. Today I'm skipping the expensive gadgets and the $1,000 generators. Instead, we're diving into 9 incredibly cheap, often forgotten essentials that will actually save your sanity and your safety when the grid fails in the snow. I've spent over a decade navigating these exact blunders, sitting in the dark with the wrong gear, and I've learned that true readiness is about practical solutions to real-world misery. The first thing you need isn't a flashlight, it's a high-quality headlamp. Everyone thinks their phone light is enough, until they actually have to survive. Imagine trying to prepare a meal on a camping stove, digging through a dark trunk for extra layers, or reading emergency instructions while trying to hold a flashlight in your teeth. It's messy, it's frustrating, it kills your phone battery, which is already struggling in the cold. A headlamp gives you your hands back. You want something with at least 200 lumens. And crucially, a red light setting to protect your night vision and avoid blinding your family. Stick to models that take standard AI batteries rather than internal rechargeables. When the wall outlet is dead, you need to be able to swap in fresh power. Every single person in your home needs their own. Larry Survivor is all about avoiding chaos, and nothing creates chaos faster than 3 people fighting over one light source in a dark hallway. Next up, let's talk about 5-gallon buckets with ceiling lids. It sounds mundane, but in a winter storm, boring items become your lifeline. While you likely remembered to store drinking water, you probably forgot about the rest of your needs like hygiene. If your pipes freeze or the city pumps fail, your toilet won't flush. But here's the secret: if you dump 2 gallons of water into that bowl quickly and from a height, the pressure forces a flush regardless of the handle. Those buckets allow you to manually operate your plumbing, preserving your dignity. They also serve as firewood carriers, trash bins, or even seats. If you have any warning before the snow hits, fill them up immediately. You can even use them to bring snow inside. To melt for non-drinking water, just remember it takes a massive amount of snow to make a tiny bit of liquid. Invest in food-grade buckets if you can, but even the standard orange ones from the hardware store are better than nothing. The third item is about your mind, not just your body. A simple deck of playing cards or a set of dice. Winter blackouts are grueling because the sun disappears at 500 p.m., leaving you with 14 hours of nothingness. When the screens go dark and the boredom sets in, stress levels skyrocket. Adults get snappy and children get terrified. Darkness has a way of magnifying every fear. Having a way to gather around a single lantern and play a game of rummy or Yahtzee changes the entire atmosphere. It shifts the experience from a disaster to a family event. Morale is a survival tool, and a deck of cards is the cheapest mental health insurance you can buy. Fourth, keep a full roll of heavy-duty aluminum foil in your kit. Foil is a master of heat management. Since it reflects infrared energy rather than soaking it up, you can tape it to the wall behind a small space heater or a candle to bounce that heat back into the center of the room. It's also the ultimate survival cookware. You can wrap a potato or some fish in a foil packet and place it near your heat source for a slow-cooked meal. In a pinch, you can even use it to seal up a shattered window or line a box to create a makeshift solar oven. On a sunny but freezing day, fifth on the list, contractor grade garbage bags. These aren't your flimsy kitchen bags. They are thick, tough, and versatile. When the trash starts piling up and you can't get to the curb, these keep the mess contained. More importantly, if the plumbing fails entirely, you can line a bucket with one to create a dry toilet. It isn't pretty, but it's a lot better than the alternatives. You can also stuff them with old clothes to create draft stoppers for your doors, or wear one as an emergency waterproof poncho if you have to head out into the sleet. Now let's talk comfort. Number 6 is instant coffee, tea, or cocoa. When you've been shivering for 6 hours, a hot drink is a psychological reset button. It warms your core and gives you a moment of normalcy. Instant versions are key because they don't require fancy percolators or power, just a bit of heated water and a spoon. For kids, a cup of hot chocolate is a powerful distraction from the fear of the dark. Keeping these supplies tucked away in your Larry Survivor kit ensures that even when the world outside is freezing, you have a small bit of warmth to hold on to. Seventh is a dedicated battery-powered AM/FM radio. Your smartphone is a miracle of technology, but it's fragile. Cell towers can fail and data networks often clog during emergencies. A basic radio connects you to the outside world. When the internet vanishes, you need those local broadcasts for weather updates, road conditions, and news on when the power might return. Hearing a human voice through the static also reduces the feeling of isolation. Make sure it runs on standard batteries, and keep a spare set right next to it. The eighth item is plastic wrap. While full reflects heat, plastic wrap stops the wind. Most of your home's heat is lost through tiny drafts around window frames. By layering plastic wrap over drafty glass and taping it tight, you create an air barrier that keeps the chill at bay. It's a cheap way to turn a single-pane window into something resembling a double pane, trapping a layer of dead air that acts as insulation. Finally, buy several pairs of thick, high-percentage wool socks. This is perhaps the most important item for your physical comfort. Cotton is a disaster in the cold. It traps moisture from your sweat and turns into a cold, damp rag against your skin. Wool, however, stays warm even when it's wet and wicks moisture away from your feet. If your feet are warm, your whole body relaxes. If they're freezing, you won't sleep, and you won't be able to focus on anything else. Survival isn't about being a prepper for the end of civilization. It's about being the person who is ready for 3 days of cold in February. These 9 items don't cost much, but they solve the specific grading problems that break people down during a blackout. By taking these steps, now you're not just buying gear, you're buying peace of mind for the next time the lights flicker and die. Stay prepared, stay warm, and remember that Larry Survivor is here to help you bridge the gap between panic and a plan.